Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays Beorning. Last time we paid our respects to those who fell in battle, and now it's time to find out what we're doing next.
Soon the march to the Black Gate will begin.
Alright, now we rest, for soon we march to the Black Gate. Oh wow.
We are to march shortly.
Is it true, as I have heard, that you are known to the Rangers of Ithilien? Will you search for any who still hide among the ruins of Osgiliath? It is my hope that they might help guide us through Ithilien and on to the Black Gate of Mordor. Oh, fun. So let's see if we could search for a few Rangers. And that means returning to Osgiliath. Oh, joy. And we have found Osgiliath. Now we're going to survive our trip through here. Oh, wait a moment. What are you two doing here? Hello there, Nethodon.
Oh, hello. I did not think that I would see you again so soon.
Oh, hello, Pineclaw. I did not think I would see you again so soon. I had rather hoped my father will let us remain a while longer in Imolth Melui, but when we heard that the battle was over, he made us depart at once. The flowers of Imolth Melui are breathtaking and beautiful, and the roses are quite a sight as well. Yes. My father promised Lord Angbor that we could bring our stock of Kelmendriel liquor to the houses of healing as soon as we are able, and we have done so, also satisfying our writ with Galangamp. But now my father has that look in his eyes once again, and he has made us come to broken Osgiliath over the Anduin instead of heading back home. Perhaps you could suggest that he and I return home, or maybe, if that is too far, we could turn our wagon in the direction of Imolth Melui and make sure that the ladies of that place fare well in our absence. How about that? Yeah. Well, how have you been doing?
I am proud to say my fortunes have changed for the better.
Yes, Pineclaw. Any good friend of Lord Angbor would be a friend of mine, but of course you are my friend first, I dare say. Yes, I have not forgotten our encounter in Tarlang's Neck. We met at a low ebb in my fortunes. Any man will admit that, but I am proud to say that those fortunes have changed for the better. And all because of my son, that's right. He has always made me proud, that one, and I defy anyone to doubt it. We did leave in haste from Imloth Melui. Yeah, quite in a hurry, but that was no fault of my Nethodon. No, sirree. I did not like many of the glances the fair lasses of that place gave my boy, and I deem that should the battle have kept us there any longer, I might have lost my apprentice and gained a daughter-in-law. And that does not bring in the coins. No way. No, we left at first opportunity, and now another opportunity has presented itself. Do you know what that opportunity is? Nails, Pineclaw! It just so happens that with tremendous foresight, my clever and enterprising son Nethodon has caused us to come into possession of 2 barrels full of nails, as I am sure you remember. And do you know what is in great demand following a battle? Nails of the very sort we possess in such quantities, and which we can sell to the craftsmen repairing the city and the bridges at better than the usual rate. That's right, just doing my part as a man of Gondor, my friend, And if it allows me to set up my own shop in competition with Gallingham, well, that is just the merest of coincidences. There are still enemies hiding in Osgiliath, however, so if you were to defeat some of those foes, I would most appreciate it. Right. Well, I made use of stealth to slay many foes during the battle. Okay, well, that's good to hear. Right, now we are back in Osgiliath. Well, he said there are some foes left. I just hope there aren't nearly as many foes as there were the last time I was here. Because if I remember correctly, there were foes all over the place back then. Well, so far, it looks empty enough, but I'm sure that could change soon enough. I'm sure that a good number of the ones we ran to here before since have died in the battlefield. Right, so hello, Orksies! Anybody home? Ooh, what's this over here? Yeah, an orc! Hello. I'm sorry. I was told that I have to slay you. I hope you don't mind. You do mind. Well, you're a defiler. I don't care what you say. Right. Let's do this. Foe Slayer of Osgiliath. Oh, fun. That means there are enough foes around that we can actually complete a deed like that. At least I'm presuming there'll be enough foes around. I'd hate to think that there aren't nearly enough foes around. And that would be, I guess, even worse. But why does it have to be defilers? Yeah. Yeah. Knockout slap. Good. 14,000 damage! Good grief! I'm beginning to understand what Terry means by overpowered furballs. Yes. When I'm a furball, that is. Okay, well, only 500 in that case. Oh, 4,000 for that. Well, they do have 21,000, but still, 14,000 is a lot of damage. Any more around here? I think you'll appreciate that number of... Oops. Well, I have a feeling, though, if it were pre-battle Osgiliath, I would have run into about 10 times as many of these by now. You go 3 steps, another pair of orcs. You go 3 more steps, another pair of orcs. You go another 3 steps, 10 more orcs all at the same time. Okay, maybe that last one was exaggerated. It's only been 3 or 4 at a time. Well, let me kill a few more orcs, and then I'll head on through the city. Ah, it looks like I found something. Gondorian soldiers, that's what I found. Well, I guess that's better than running into a bunch of Mordorian soldiers, right? And that means we can continue along the way to the eastern side. I think what I should do is to find a milestone here and click on that while I'm at it. Where are we here? Well, here's the milestone. Good. But now I get to say, Worstead of the King's Men in Beorning or Aragorn's Pavilion. I'll replace that. So now, let us... I found a Moblung, and there's a ranger. Pineclaw, it is good to see you again. When we last spoke, Osgiliath was lost to the enemy, and war was at the doorsteps of Minas Tirith. We have watched the tides of battle turn from atop the Stone of Stars. We slew cowardly orcs as they fled the battle, attempting to take shelter in the ruins. But tell me, what word do you bring out of the White City? Why came you here? Well, okay, Aragorn's about to move through here, and he needs the rangers to help guide them through. Ah, if this is the path they will march, then there is much to be done here in Osgiliath first. But before you speak of these matters, talk to the other rangers here with me, and Glathir, Mirthel, and Arador in particular. It has been too long, and they will surely be glad to speak with you again. Well, except for the fact, of course, I skipped the side quests up in that area, so you would think they would not even recognize me. Many of the buildings in Osgiliath are no longer standing, or are partly collapsed from the conflict here. I would like you to search the few remaining structures for the supplies they might find. The Easterlings or Haradrim may have stashed supplies in these buildings before they marched into Pelennor. I hope that no foes remain in these buildings, so I need to find hidden supplies and search some buildings. Okay, I guess I could do that. Right, let's see. Hang on. I see a quest ring behind me. We must follow the quest ring. Hello there, Arador. Well met, Pineclaw. When I saw the darksome clouds finally give way, I shed my fears of the evils lurking in the Morgul Vale. I feel in my heart these great lands are not truly threatened any longer. Well, I hope I could share your confidence. Ah, hello there, Glathir. I still cannot thank you enough for rescuing me on my journeys. It seems the secret of my capture did not stay a secret for very long. Many a good-natured jest has been made at my expense. Still, I have kept true to my oath and given my all to thwarting the enemy at every turn. Okay, well, that's good to hear. It is good to have you back upon the eastern banks of the Anduin. It was my honor to scout events during the battle before Minas Tirith and report back to Moblung, yes. Many of us wished to join the fray, but wisdom and discipline counseled we few would better serve Gondor here. And truly, many a hurried messenger and routed retreating foe fell in our hands. Okay. Good. So let's get back to Moblung, and maybe someday I could say his name properly and consistently. Alright, finish reporting in. Now then, let us speak of securing Osgiliath. We have done much to sweep the foes from this place, but some remain. While they do, they are a threat to the rear flanks of Aragorn's host, to the guard of Minas Tirith, and to my men here. To truly purge our enemies here, we would need your help, my friend. Why? Because everybody needs my help. Yeah. Alright, now, let us go and speak with... Well, whom will we speak with? As I approach the gate, I see... Mithrandir astride Shadowfax. Hello, Gandalf. You have caused an impressive amount of noise, Pineclaw. The trumpeters will announce the arrival of King Elessar as his army marches through Ithilien. None will miss these tidings. Sauron will not fail to heed this march, Pineclaw. The Prince of Dol Amroth has rightly pointed out that the size of this army is too small to pose a serious challenge to the host that lies within Mordor. But that in itself will draw his gaze hither. He will think that Aragorn possesses the ring, and believes that it will bring him the power he needs to overthrow Sauron. He will think this because that is the action he would take were the positions reversed. The army will march slowly, but it will march loudly, and that is the best gift we can give to Frodo right now. I hope beyond hope that he is able to make use of this gift, and that it does not come to him too late. The army has arrived. What will we do now? Well, we will of course have to search some buildings and look for some supplies. But what we'll do after that, we'll find out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Beorning.